welcome back to a brand new video. We're about to be looking at when female gang members get caught with the wrong gangs. Guys, thank you guys so much. We about to hit that 2,000 mark. But, hey, I don't want to hold you guys any longer. Let's get into the motherfucking video. Let's get into the that thing.
Flemmi never could have imagined her fate, especially at the hands of the notorious gangster, James Whitey Bulger. Of all the grotesque murders laid by Whitey Bulger during his reign as Boston's feared gangster, one could argue that Deborah Davis's murder was amongst the most heinous. Not for the fact that she was murdered, it's how she was murdered. By September 1981, Davis was just 26 and was dating one of Bulger's closest.
Bro, dying at 26 is so crazy. Like, that just hit home for me because I'm 25. I turned 26 in May. That just hit home for me. Like, I don't wish an early death on anybody, bro. This seems like it's gonna be crazy.
Associates, Steve Flemmi. After almost 9 years together, she wanted out. That is when things turned deadly. Flemmi and Bulger were beginning to become concerned that Deborah may have picked up on their darkest secret, that both men were acting as FBI informants, so they decided she had to be silenced. One night, he brought Deborah to a house on 3rd Street in South Boston. Waiting for them inside,
There's always some rat going on. Some police going on. It's always the reason behind a death or murder, like in these gangs or these mafias or these whatever you call it. It's always the reason. Somebody's always ratting or somebody got police involved. It's just crazy, bro.
However, was none other than Whitey Bulger himself. He dragged her down to the cellar and finished his work. And if that wasn't gruesome enough, her own boyfriend, Steve Flemmi, pulled out all of her teeth with pliers so that Deborah wouldn't be able to.
Yo!
The pair then wrapped up.
Yo, he pulled out all her teeth with pliers, bro. What type of sick seductive are you on, my dog? Like, what? Let's go back, bro. We gotta go back.
And finished his work. And if that wasn't gruesome enough, her own boyfriend, Steve Flemmi, pulled out all of her teeth with pliers so that dental records wouldn't be able to identify her body. The pair then wrapped up her body and dumped it in a shallow grave near the Neponset River in Quincy, Massachusetts. Next up, we have the disaster of Honduras prison. The heart of Central America has become a war zone since 1990, where two titans clash, MS-13 and Barrio 18. It's a conflict fueled by vengeance, greed, and a relentless hunger for power. Just a year ago, behind the cold concrete walls of a Honduran prison, a massacre occurred that left 46 women dead who were allegedly linked to another gang, probably MS-13. Survivors recount a scene of pure terror. Inmates trapped.
Chat, I can't even lie. This is like the 3rd video this week. I watched the MS-13. And they offing a woman. Like it's like non-stop videos, bro. And I know it's gonna be more, bro. Like, and it's only MS-13. Like, it's no other gangs I'm seeing, no other mafias, no other you know what I'm saying, crime organizations. It's only MS-13. Like, it's like every video they knocking off a female. It's crazy.
Trapped in their cells, engulfed in flames as their attackers doused them with
But I'm not trying to make excuses, but the females that are getting knocked off, it's like they're working with the cops. Like, they're going back to the cops and snitching and like getting them called up. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I could see why, because I don't agree with it. But you know what I'm saying? If you were wondering why, that's your answer, because they're going back to the police and ratting and telling things.
Flammable liquid. The brutality was planned, and guess what? Barrio 18 gang members had been threatening inmates for weeks, and somehow managed to smuggle in weapons, bypass guards, and even bring locks to seal their victims' fate. The aftermath was a gruesome testament to their savagery. Charred walls, twisted metal bed frames, and the lingering stench of death, a monstrous act that left a nation reeling. This riot seems to be the worst incident within a female detention center in the region since 2017. Mattresses were set on fire by girls in a Guatemalan youth shelter in protest against sexual assaults and other abuse at the overcrowded facility, killing 41 girls in the resulting smoke and flames. Moving on from this massacre, we have Judy Moran, the Melbourne.
Chat, hey, before I go any further, guys, this is specifically for my YouTube viewers and in the comments on YouTube, guys. Do you guys enjoy like the funny content I put in the videos, like when I'm overly like screaming and like just overdoing it? Or do you guys like when I'm shutting the fuck up and just watching the video and just letting you guys, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been seeing a couple comments lately. People are like, bro, you are talking too much in the video. And I'm seeing some people defending me and they're like, no, he's not. Go to another YouTube channel if you don't like it. But guys, please let me know. Like, matter of fact, I might just do a poll. I might do a poll, you know what I'm saying? But I need you guys to put in my comments if you guys like when I'm, you know what I'm saying, stopping the videos and reacting a lot, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm just chilling and just watching the video. Comment below, because I really want to see like where you guys' head is at, because I don't want to give you content that you guys do not like. You know, I'm a new YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning, you know? So that's why I need you guys to be, even if it hurts my feelings, I need you guys to be 100% honest with me in the comments. But gang, let's get back to the video.
Underworld figure. She silenced her own family member. Judy Moran was first married to Leslie John Cole, who was shot dead in a gangland killing. At the time Cole died, Judy had divorced him and was in a relationship with Louis Moran. While she legally took the Moran surname, she and Louis Moran were never to marry. The Morans were a notorious crime family, and Judy was no stranger to violence. Louis Moran was murdered in 2004 when he was out on bail, so obviously he wasn't carrying any weapons, as this would have been a breach of his bail. Judy believed Louis had left a fortune for her, and her brother-in-law was holding it back from her. So she hired gunmen, plotted an ambush, and made sure her brother-in-law met.
Yo, these are some badass women, bro. Like, and I don't even use the word badass. It sounds like some Caucasian shit. But I just had to use the word because it's the only word I could think of. But hey, these some badass women. I can't even lie. Like, I'm seeing like women that's sending hits on motherfuckers, that's exploding planes, that's exploding cars, that's killing police. Bro, like it's crazy because you would never think, you just would never think that a woman would do that. But yeah, like very much so, you know what I'm saying? A woman would, you know what I'm saying, act like that and it can't get to that point, you know what I'm saying? Just because they women don't mean shit, you know?
At a bloody end. On the 15th of June 2009, De Moran, also known as Tuppence, was shot dead in Ascot Vale. Her involvement in the murder of her brother-in-law, a gangland figure himself, shocked even the most hardened observers. But murdering a gangland figure like Tuppence Moran was a gamble Judy couldn't win.
Wait, is that motherfucker named Tubby Moran? Is it because he got a belly? They call him Uncle Tubby?
But murdering a gangland figure like Tuppence Moran was a gamble.
Okay. Tubbins. Okay, check.
Judy couldn't win.
Tubbins.
Judy Moran was arrested, charged, and later convicted over his murder. In 2011, she was jailed for 26 years, with a non-parole period of 21 years.
Dang.
The next lost soul on our list is
21 years? It's like, bro, I can't even lie, bro. I would do 21 for my dogs. I ain't gonna lie to you. For my brothers, for my sisters, for the right cause, bro, I would do 21. But just like 20, like, I'm just thinking about like 21 years, like, just say like, just for some stupid shit, bro, I would lose my fucking top, bro. Like, I would lose every piece of sanity for 21 years, bro. Like, chat, like, would y'all do 21 years without writing? I want to see where y'all head at. Would y'all do 21 years without writing, chat? I really want to know. I just want to know.
Andrea Browner, leader of the Sisters of the Struggle. At just 29, Andrea...
Yo, what? Sisters of the Struggle, bro. That shit sound like a soul singer group, bro. That shit sound like a 1960s, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, soul group, bro.
Browner, aka Drea, was at the center of a violent string of gang-related murders that shook Athens. She was the leader of the Sisters of the Struggle, the female counterpart to the Gangster Disciples.
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. This shit funny as hell, bro. Cause, bro, I swear to God, bro. When I hear Sisters of the Struggle, bro, this just remind me of like some old, just from the 60s, 70s singing, bro. Like some soul or some funk. Like I really think of James Brown and that type of shit. When I don't know, like I don't know why. It just bring me back to them origin, or it bring me to like a gospel group, bro. Like a black, like five black women. You know what I'm saying? With the auntie arms, you know what I'm saying, who make great macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, you know what I'm saying? And they in a gospel group. They ain't the goddamn Sisters of Soul. They with this shit just remind me of that shit.
Violence began after the murder of
It sounds so it sounds so holy, but it's not, bro, because they really often niggas, bro.
Parole period of 21 years. The next lost soul on our list is Andrea Browner, leader of the Sisters of the Struggle. At just 29, Andrea Browner, aka Drea, was at the center of a violent string of gang-related murders that shook Athens. She was the leader of the Sisters of the Struggle, the female counterpart to the Gangster Disciples. The violence began after the murder of gangster disciple Walter Brown on December 10, 2018. Browner suspected 3 Athens residents were responsible for Walter's murder, so on December 14, 2018, Browner met Rodriguez Apollo Rucker at a hotel after suspecting he could be the killer of Walter. She quickly sent text messages to Philman Deshawn Chambers, aka Dollar Phil, a high-ranking gang leader, telling him to eliminate Rucker. So,
bro, they look like Charleston White. I can't even lie. Who's that one?
Chambers, aka Dollar Phil, a high-ranking gang leader.
Bro, he looks like Charleston White, bro. I can't even cat, bro.
telling him to eliminate Rucker. So Chambers followed Rucker home and killed him there. But Browner
Bro,
and Chambers
what?
didn't stop there. Chambers, paranoid about potential informants, believed Derek Ruff and Joshua Jackson were snitches. He ordered their murders, and Browner was instrumental in carrying them out. The two men were lured into a robbery only to be brutally murdered. Their bodies were hidden in a storage unit for several months before...
A storage unit? What the bro? Like, I can't even lie. I'm not no killer, you know. I'm not no killer. I don't think I will ever get to that point to where I had to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty great guy. But if I was a killer, if I was, chat, I don't think I would put nobody's body in a motherfucking freezer storage unit type shit. Like, bro, like what the fuck, bro? Like, hey, bro, you gotta, hey, I don't know, you gotta do better, bro. That's the most terrible place to put a body at, bro. Like L fucking mans, bro. L fucking gang member, bro.
Being discovered in March 2019. Browner was sentenced to 30 years in federal prison for her role in these heinous crimes, followed by 5 years of supervised release. Chambers received 2 consecutive life sentences. Poetic justice, right? Next one in the video. Zenedina Arellano Felix, the godmother of the Tijuana cartel. The power of Mexican cartels is not limited to physical force, only sometimes it's also about the brains, and both were plentiful in Zenedina Arellano Felix. After the capture or death of her brothers, the previous leaders, Zenedina's rise to power started in the early 2000s. Zenedina took charge when her family's business was in danger, leading the Tijuana cartel with a distinct profit-driven strategy that won her the title of La Jefa, or the boss. Zenedina...
Yo, chat, bro, every time I'm looking at like these Mexican gangs, bro, or these cartels or whatever, bro, it's always a female in charge, bro. And I feel like that's so fire, bro. That I don't know why, like, bro, they need like a female Mexican cartel video game or some shit, bro. That should be so fucking fun, bro.
University of Guadalajara graduate, gained respect in the world of cartels thanks to her strategic aptitude and success-driven mindset. Her emphasis on monetary gain complemented her relentless effectiveness as a leader. In 2011, Insight Crime reported that Zenedina was likely helping Fernando Sanchez Arellano, who is the son of Zenedina's sister Alicia Maria Arellano Felix, and not Zenedina, which is often reported. She guided him in managing the cartel. Fernando was famous for using cunning rather than force, but when Zenedina and Fernando came into contact with the Sinaloa cartel, their cunning was insufficient. Fernando was captured in 2014, so Zenedina was forced to take on leadership once more. You could argue that the rival cartel made a highly calculated maneuver. The two cartels have a deep rivalry. There have been at least 2 brutal wars between the two cartels.
Dang.
One from 1989 to 1993, and another from
1989, 1993? Okay,
2001 to 2002. Today it is believed that Zenedina is still in charge of the cartel. Well, good luck with that as we talk about the next one. Jemica Thompson, the Queen Pins.
And it's crazy because like these things never end well, you know? You never see them end well. Like, yeah, she's probably out right now, but you never know, bro. Like with the police, they will pick up on anything. They probably watching her, the feds probably watching her every single move, bro. Like, you know, so it's probably like only a matter of time, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. Like it's only 2 places to go after this type shit, bro. Dead or in jail. And I'm just keep it real with you, bro.
Thompson Hairston, a name that still resonates from the 1980s crack epidemic. She is an American former drug dealer who dominated the cocaine trade at its peak, operating from South Central Los Angeles. Back in high school, she was dating Anthony Daff Mosley, who was dealing marijuana. Jemica got her start by collecting payments for...
Okay, this is a new one. She's black. She's black. This is a first. I've never seen like a female, like a black female, you know what I'm saying, like leader of like a mob or gang or whatever. I've never seen no shit like this. This is fine.
Operating from South Central Los Angeles. Back in high school, she was dating Anthony Daff Mosley, who was dealing marijuana. Jemica got her start by collecting payments for him. In 1980, Jemica and Daff got married and relentlessly followed the crack cocaine business. It was an instant boom, with which they were able to buy a house in Encino and welcomed their son in 1982. But for this success, they crossed many rival gangs. This resulted in Daff being killed in cold blood by rival gangs in 1984.
Yo, I can't even lie. That throwback Fila shirt is so fucking fire, bro. I love vintage pieces. I love vintage clothing. Bro, that shit is so fucking fire, bro. I can't even lie, bro.
And welcomed their son in 1982. But for this success, they crossed many rival gangs. This resulted in Daff being killed in cold blood by rival gangs in 1984, thus leaving Jemica to pursue the drug trade alone and reap a profit of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Her journey took a dramatic turn when she met Percy Cheese Bratton, a man who helped her expand her network. However, when Cheese got busted and started cooperating with the government against her, Jemica had no choice but to go on the lam again. This time, she evaded capture for 5 years until she was apprehended at her son's 6th grade graduation. Jemica Thompson served 12 years of her 15-year prison sentence, finding comfort in religion. Now free, she has been on several fronts running her own ministry and delivering inspirational speeches to people about her.
Yo, W, bro. W's in the chat for Auntie chat. Hey, chat. W's in the chat, bro. Like, W's in the chat. YouTube, I'm talking about YouTube. Y'all better W in the fucking chat, bro. I'm telling you, bro, because this is so rare. It's so rare, bro. Like, and a lot of times, bro, when you do go to jail, you know, so like I said before, it's only 2 places, dead or in jail. And when you do go to jail, a lot of times, bro, it's not meant for you to change. Like, people go to jail a lot and they don't change because it's not meant for you to change. It's meant for you to, it's meant for you to feel like the consequences of what you've done, you know? And she went there and she changed. So that's God, bro. That's so beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing. W's in the chat for Auntie, bro.
With the government against her, Jemica had no choice but to go on the lam again. This time, she evaded capture for 5 years until she was apprehended at her son's 6th grade graduation. Jemica Thompson served 12 years of her 15-year prison sentence, finding comfort in religion. Now free, she has been on several fronts running her own ministry and delivering inspirational speeches to people about her miraculous change. Looks like she finally redeemed herself, just like Thelma Wright, Philly drug queen.
Okay.
Ever heard the saying, behind every great man is a great woman? Well, in the case of drug kingpin Jackie Wright, that woman was Thelma White. Thelma met her husband, Jackie Wright, a prominent figure in the Philadelphia drug trade, in her early 20s. But unfortunately, Jackie was murdered in 1986, so she had 2 choices back then, whether to start a new life or continue her husband's business. She chose the latter. She took charge, and her operations were massive. Heroin and cocaine were moving from Los Angeles to Philadelphia. We're talking about monthly profits of $400,000. She was making more money than a Wall Street banker and went by titles like Queen Pen and Boss Lady. However, she soon...
Okay, she might be the one. She might be the OG, the Queen of Queens, the God of Gods when it comes to this. When it comes to this shit, bro. Like 400,000 a month, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Realized
she was rich as fuck, bro. Matter of fact, bro, I think Cassinet make around that much, bro. I seen some shit, bro, where goddamn agents said Kai makes around like 500,000 to $1 million, bro, like a month. That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
This business was leading her to something very sinister. This queen unintentionally crossed many rival gangs and soon found herself crowned as the leader of a criminal empire, which means you are a top bounty. She survived quite a few near-fatal encounters, so by 1991, Thelma had enough. She traded her crown for a conscience, ditching the drug game and disappearing into the shadows. For years, she kept her past buried, but the secrets weighed heavy. In 2009, she reappeared, but this time she was working with women fighting addiction, finally becoming a redeemed soul from Queen Pin. Now, while Thelma's story was one of gangland redemption, Anna Cristina, aka the Soccer Mom Madam, took a different twist. Anna Cristina, originally from Edinburgh but now a full-fledged US citizen, made international headlines over a decade ago as the infamous Soccer Mom Madam. That's right, she was accused of running a high-end Upper East Side call girl ring for millionaires. And here's the kicker, she genuinely thought she was running a legitimate business.
I didn't know it was illegal.
But every crime saga needs a betrayal, and Cristina...
Bro, how do you not know it was illegal? What the bro?
Got hers courtesy of her partner, Janie Mae Baker, who allegedly cooperated with the authorities. Cristina, in true mob fashion, labeled her a rat. Now, rewind to August 2009, when Baker jetted off to Ibiza with a client named Marcello, and let's just say their week wasn't spent on the beach. Their week was spent in bed, racking up quite the tab. When Marcello handed over $20,000 for the pleasure, Baker, as Cristina's top girl, pocketed a cool 60%, while the other girls had to settle for a fairer but less exciting 50-50 split. The two were now against each other, and in 2012, as Cristina was living the suburban dream in Monroe, New York, with her husband and her kids, she was arrested and spent 4 months in jail before posting a $250,000 bond, ultimately giving up the prostitution business for good.
Is she...
Hey, Chat, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much. Turn on post notification, gang. We about to hit 2K subs, like I said before, so I need you guys to watch the video throughout. The longer you watch, the more YouTube pushes the content. I love you guys. Griff PA gang, Hurt Camp gang. We out. Just get at that thing.